Well, hello, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back. Jiujitsu2000 here today. I'm back, and today I have an interesting video for you. Today I want to talk about firearms a little bit, and more specifically, I want to talk about this pistol that you're looking at right now. This is a pistol that I've had for quite some time. This is a Taurus model PT92 AFS. This is a 9mm handgun, and this thing is fabulous. I've had it for a long time, and it's never let me down. It's very easy to shoot, very fun to shoot. It's a double action pistol, and it's just been a very positive handgun in my collection. Now, as you can see, I have a little piece of tape right here. That's because I choose to keep the serial number on this pistol private to myself. Now, you're probably wondering, what's the purpose of this video? Purpose of the video today is to talk about handgun lights. As you can see here, I have a Desert Tan PL Pro by Olight. It's a fabulous light, but there's no way to mount it to this handgun. So I have a really nice pistol with a really nice light and no way of making them fit together without installing some aftermarket stuff on the handgun. I didn't want to change this weapon. I like the way it is. So I was out at my local gun store a couple weeks ago, and I found a pistol that I really like, and I picked it up, and I want to share that with you today in this video. So I picked up a Beretta M9A3. This thing is fabulous. Let me go ahead and open this box up and show you what's included. I'm very excited about this purchase. In fact, I've been saving my money for 2 years for a new handgun, and I finally had enough money to go make it happen. You can see that it comes in a really nice plastic, kind of an ammo can type box. Very nice, very well protected. So if you want to throw that in your vehicle, you know, behind the seat or something like that, or in the back. I drive a Nissan Xterra, so I could probably put that in the back. Now, included in the package here, you can see there's an ATF Youth Handgun Safety Act notice. I don't know if that's something that the store that I purchased from put that in the package, or if that comes with the weapon from Beretta. I couldn't tell you. But that's pretty cool. A little bit of information there. Let's go ahead and open this up and see what's inside. So, very nice packaged firearm. First thing you see here is a weapon lock. Nice little keyed lock so you can lock that weapon up. So that's pretty cool. There are some rubber Hogue type grips that'll fit this handgun. There's your first magazine, and this magazine holds 17. There is a second magazine, same thing, holds 17 rounds. So it's a very nice magazine, very well put together. I like the color of all this stuff. And then right here, there are some O-rings. You'll see there's 3 O-rings, and this pistol has a threaded barrel, so these O-rings go underneath that threaded cap that goes on the tip of the barrel. So right here you can see this little card here. It's a little sticker, M9A3. That's pretty cool. And instruction manual. Make sure to read the instruction manual, or an amendment actually. Read the owner's manual before use. Retract the slide if loaded. It does fire without the magazine. Now, they had 2 models of this that were available at the store, and I'll talk about that here in a second. Right here is a little bit of information. Here's an operator's manual for the handgun. Just a lot of information. There's kind of a detailed breakdown of it. Feel free to pause if you want to hang on to that. Here's some more information. It's been a while since I purchased another handgun, so I'm pretty excited about this. It took me a while to save that money, like I said. So there's a lot of registration information, I think, right there. It comes very well packaged in this box. You know, you can see it's all foam and everything like that. So I really like the way they package that. Now here's a first look at the pistol itself. Now on the tip of the barrel here, you can see that it's threaded. And that's where that O-ring goes underneath there. In fact, I played with this a little bit and I think I kind of wore out that O-ring a little bit. So there's a threaded barrel. Pretty cool. So that just threads on right there. Now this handgun is empty. I just emptied it before shooting this video, so don't worry if there's anybody out there freaking out. It does have the rail, the Picatinny style rail. So that was one of the big factors of what made me go out and purchase this firearm. There's a little Beretta tag there, carried by the U.S. Armed Forces. So that's pretty cool. It does have another magazine in it, 17 round magazine. So there's 3 magazines. And as you can see, I taped off all my serial numbers just like I did on the other one. I don't like releasing that information to the public. So yeah, it's just a beautiful firearm. You can see here that there is an extended magazine release. Very nice. So it's got like a little bit of knurling right here. Very good grip. I mean, this is just a beautiful, beautiful piece of machinery. I really like the way it looks, the colors. Mounting one of these lights is very, very simple. You can choose whichever spot you want it to go on. You can't come all the way down to this one here, but it'll fit on the top 2 spots. So you could lock the light in a position like that, which I don't care for. Or you can come back to the next notch right there and lock the light flush here. I really like that. So now I have a 9mm that I can mount my light to. Now the colors don't completely match or anything like that, but I just thought this was a beautiful pistol and I picked it up, and I'm excited because it's been a long time since I've had a new pistol, and this one has a lot of cool changes that they did versus my old Taurus. Now Taurus and Beretta are very similar, but they're not the same, obviously. As you can see, the safety mechanism here is mounted on the slide of this weapon, whereas the Taurus, if you look at the safety, it's mounted on the frame. So if this Taurus, let me make sure this bad boy is empty. Okay, so I have an empty magazine. Let me take that magazine out. Empty chamber. So if the hammer was back, you have this decocker, and what it does on this one is when you push this down, it'll drop the hammer to that first click. So the firearm won't go off. If you notice, there's a little gap right there. It doesn't even hit the firing pin. Now, you see if I pull it all the way back and then let the hammer down, you see that gap is gone. Okay, so when it's ready to fire and you do that decocker again, it takes it down to that first click. It fills that space. It doesn't allow it to come anywhere near the firing pin, and I love that. You could also push this up and you're in the safe mode. Won't let you do anything. Okay, when you come down, it's double action, so you can fire. Now when you look at the new one, the Beretta, being a little different, the decocker is on the top of the slide. So let me make sure, let's just verify real quick together that this is empty. See, it is empty chamber there. So now we have the hammer completely back. We're in fire mode. If I push this decocker down, you'll notice that this thing twists inside here. Take a look at that. And it doesn't go down to like a first cock. It goes all the way down. But look at what the firing pin does. It gets out of the way. And then the decocker will drop all the way. Okay. There is a first click here, but it doesn't stop there. And again, the reason it doesn't stop there is because when you rotate this, it gets the firing pin out of the way. Boom. And it lets the hammer fall against nothing. So the hammer doesn't have anything to fall against. So let's say, for example, you had a round in there and you're loaded and you decide to drop this. You're safe to do so, but then because of it being a double action, you can go right into firing. this one was the same. When you decock, boom, you can go right into firing. And the other one that they had looked identical to this, but when the decocker went, it would put itself where you couldn't access the trigger. So I chose this one because I want to be able to drop the hammer safely and then go into firing. If you look at the previous model, you can push this little button here on this back side right there, and that button allows you to push this lever down. When that lever is down, the slide will come forward all the way off the pistol. Okay, so you got your grip and your housing and everything like that. And like I said, the safety and decocker and all that mechanism is mounted on the frame here on this Taurus. Now, of course, you got your slide, your recoil spring, everything is right there. That comes off just like so. You can take your barrel out just like this. And disassembly was very, very easy with this handgun. Now with the Beretta, it's identical. It's the same thing. Let me get this light out of the way here. Take that off for a second. So the same thing, you have this little button here. Push the button, push that lever down, then you can slide the slide forward. You can see, again, the decocker and safety and all that's on the slide itself. So you have the frame here. Then the same thing applies here. You have that spring that comes off. Now you notice this is not metal anymore. They made this out of plastic. And it's a pretty solid feeling plastic. Feels like it'll work fine, and they did that, I think, to lower the weight of the weapon. And then again, barrel and slide come apart, so it's very similar in disassembly. It's the same concept, so I really like it. And the magazines from the old Taurus, the magazines from the Taurus will fit in the Beretta. Magazines fit, and like I said, that magazine release is extended, so it's really nice. It's very easy. Look at those. Look at how clean that is. They just pop out. They just pop out. Now, if you try to use the Beretta magazines in the old Taurus, let's see what happens. Looks like they work, but this kind of goes up kind of high right here. And that magazine release on this one is a lot harder to get to. Not impossible, though. To reassemble it, it's very simple. You just take the barrel, drop it down in just like so. There's a little notch here that fits in. Put this in here, push that spring up, and it fits right in that little notch there. So you have that slide ready. The old Taurus was identical, same exact principle. Just fits into place just like so. Take this, pop that in, boom, just like that. So now they're very, very easy to put back together. And just out of curiosity, I kind of got kind of silly, and I wanted to swap slides to see what it would look like or something like that. So I put the old slide on the new pistol. Didn't quite want to fit. And then if you wanted to swap them out and try it like this, look at that. Look at that, like a double safety thing. I don't even know if this would fire or if it's even safe to be doing that, but it was fun to kind of play with. I don't know if that would even work, but it kind of looks interesting. But that doesn't belong there. This one does. So that is my new handgun, my new Beretta M9A3. I really enjoy it. I can't wait to take it out and shoot it. That got stuck there. And again, the light mounts in those forward two positions. I like that. So now I have something that I can mount my light to. The color doesn't match 100%, but it's close enough for me. Sometimes I do like shooting at nighttime. You know, an Olight makes really good lights. They're very simple to attach to the firearm. It's just a beautiful weapon. I really like that. Pull it all the way back. Let it slam forward. There you go. That's it. Good job. All set. Good job. How'd that feel? You did good. So folks, I want to say thank you today for joining me on this video. I hope you got some good, useful information out of it. Please feel free to leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think of this pistol. Do you have one? Do you know somebody that has one? Have you shot one? Let me know what you think. If it's anything like this Taurus has been, it's going to be fabulous, because this thing is a rock star. Very simple, very easy to operate, and I think this one is going to be even better. I mean, you're taking something that's excellent and making it better. So I like the feel of these grips too. They feel like a rubber, like a Hogue. So that's pretty cool, and they wrap all the way around the back. But you can see there's like a lot of traction back here, which is pretty cool. Very nice. I like the way they did that. It's such a beautiful pistol. I mean, I had traction on the old one too. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a beautiful day, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.